Alright folks, once again, it's your boy Nightmare, Twisted Nightmare Gaming, and today I'm bringing you something that I promised you a couple weeks ago. I'm not gonna lie, you could probably call this version 1 of this deck. I do still need a little bit of fine tuning. I am not running an extra deck for this deck, so you will not see one with it. I can. Right now I'm choosing kind of not to, because I've done a lot of stuff with this deck without it that works perfectly fine. But come the time that I need to do it with an extra deck and I change it up a little bit more, I will, of course, shoot another updated version of it. But this is actually going to be my my Magician of Chaos Dark Magician deck, okay? Here we go. So, 3 copies of, the one you normally have to run 3 copies of. Dark Magician. I will be honest with you, most of the stuff that you're going to see that is probably ultra rare, that isn't some of the spells. Well, actually some of the spells are ultra rare too. A lot of the ritual stuff is going to more than likely be stuff from Dual Power, including these ultra rare printings of Dark Magician. But moving on, one Dark Magician girl. One tech choice that I decided, because I am running enough darks to actually do it. Dad. One Magician of Dark Illusion. Another Dark Magician target. Its effect. But you only if I do another Dark Magician deck profile, which I probably will, because I did say I was sometime very soon, he may or may not even be in that profile, because truth be told, he's okay for what he's used for in his deck. He works, but he can be he's actually expendable for me. Then we got 3 Magician of Chaos, and then if you don't know Magician of Chaos' effect, his effect is you can ritual summon this with Chaos form. It becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field or in the graveyard, meaning it is a Eternal Soul target. Once per turn, when a spell or trap is activated or affected, a spell trap or effect is activated, quick effect, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If this ritual summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Chaos or Blackluster Soldier ritual monster from your hand, except for Magician of Chaos, ignoring summoning conditions. So with that being said, the last ritual monster in this deck, even though I can bring him out by the means of the stuff that's in here, Blue Eyes Chaos Mask Dragon. He's 1 copy, because if I ran 3 copies, 1, it would bog the deck down. 2, you're not really summoning him by ritual summon, you're summoning him by this effect. So that's literally the main reason why he's in here. So I only needed to run him at 1. I've actually gotten this effect to kick by more than once. So keep going here. I'm only running 2 copies of Magician's Rod, and it's kind of, to be honest with you, the deck is sitting at 48. If I ran this at 3, and then I ran some of the other stuff that you normally would run in a Dark Magician build at 3, I would probably be pushing this to 60 very quickly and very easily. So I chose to err on the side of caution and not do that. I am not running Manju. Manju actually put me over the 50 card mark because I was trying not to hit 50. That's kind of why it's stuck at 48. But I am running a small incantation lineup. So 2 Bookstone, 2 Candle, 1 Pencil Plume, 2 Talismandra. That's actually it for all of the monsters in the deck. I believe that sits at 19. Onto the spells. 2 Allure. We have more than enough Allure targets, so you know I can let go of banishing something. Foolish, Upstart, and that's how we recur them. 2 Prep, 1 Pre-Prep, 2 Magical Dimension, 3 Secret Village. I run more than enough. I think out of 19 monsters in this deck, 15 of them, either 14 or 15 of them are spellcasters. Because I know I know Dad's a Dragon, that's kind of obvious, but I believe 2 or 3 of the incantations are plants and something else. Plants and Pyro, which kind of... In fact, yeah, you have a light Pyro and a plant. So actually 4, because it's Candles and the Talismandras that are Plant and Pyro. 2 Terraformings. Because we run enough spellcasters, 2 Spell Book of Knowledge. Another deck shredding measure. It was more so I didn't want to run 3 because at the time I was running 3 of these, 3 Rods, 3 Talismandras, 3 Candles, 2 Pencil Plumes, 2 Bookstones, both ritual monsters for them, 2 copies of the ritual spell card for them. Yeah, you see the problem. A lot of stuff had needed to be cut. 1 Advanced Ritual Art, 2 Chaos Forms. Because what we have 3 Dark Magicians, the Illusion, which counts as Dark Magician on the field, and 3 Magician of Chaos, Dark Magic Attack. They all treated as Dark Magician. Well, 3 of them actually are Dark Magician, which is the 3 natural Dark Magicians. But that's just me rambling, you know, things like that. 3 copies of Circle. I couldn't not run this at 3. I tested it at 2, and oh my god, it hurt so bad to not see this card as often as I did. And then 2 Illusion Magic. And then I only run a play set of 1 trap. And you probably know what it is, and it's 3 Eternal Soul. I didn't want to run Magician Navigation. 1, I don't have anymore. Lunar Star 10-3 actually has the entire play set that we had in her deck, so I don't have any. And 2, I couldn't justify it really, even though it works perfectly for the deck. I had somebody loan me a playset to test, and one, it put me over 50. Two, I didn't know what I would have. No choice but to cut, except for Dad, because Dad's kind of, like I said, Dad works, but Dad's also expendable at the same time. So I could side one in if I could switch Dad out for a navigation if need be. But yeah, this is actually the deck in a nutshell, and its fullest form for me, for the time being, without me running an actual extra deck for it. It can brick. It can brick very hard, and when it bricks, it is absolutely fucking painful. It is probably one of the worst feelings I've had to deal with bricking with this deck, because I'll be sitting there with, I've bricked where I've had nothing but incantations in my hand, no ritual spells, no ritual monsters in hand, and no way to get them, and I'm just like, this is some bullshit. What the fuck am I gonna do with this hand? I scoop. If I push to 50, then you would more than likely see Monster Reborn, and either Monster Reborn and Raigeki and a Heavy Storm Duster, or 2 Heavy Storm Dusters, or 2 copies of Impermanence, or 2 copies of Evenly. Things to wipe my opponent's board, things to negate stuff, things to wipe the opponent's board. Monster Recursion, but the reason why you don't see Monster Reborn in here naturally is just simply because if the Eternal Soul's on the field, Eternal Soul does the job perfectly. Yes, I have that whole hitch. But what happens if I have no spellcasters on the field? Well, I mean, I run more than enough to make sure I could always have at least one. But if I get Zombie World, that's kind of the long and short of getting screwed in the worst way possible. Because that means your entire field. Well, that also kind of screws your opponent too, if they Zombie World, because then nobody's playing spell cards for the rest of the game. Because nobody can not have a spellcaster at that point, because everything ends up being a zombie. But let me know what you think. Give me, if you have any ideas on what I could do to edit this. I'll edit it, change it, and then reprofile it later. This is the official start of the birthday week and the of the birthday weeks for the channel. Well, let me rephrase that. It's the official start for my birthday week, because again, my birthday is Thursday. By the end of that day, 3 videos will have dropped, because I'm going to shoot them all on the same day. I'm not gonna shoot them early and then upload them all on at the same time. That just doesn't make sense to me. I would probably shoot one early in the day, one probably in the middle of the day, and then one later in the evening. You'll actually be able to see that it's, unless I'm sitting in my house. That's the only way that you wouldn't be able to tell. Because I'll more than likely be at some card shop, whether it be Cool Stuff or West Orange Comics and Video Games. Let me go ahead and just say it. One of these will be shot at my house. The other 2 will probably be shot between West Orange Comics and Video Games and Cool Stuff Maitland, because I do have to go to Maitland, and I will more than likely be at West Orange that night, because most of the stuff for my birthday will be done the day after, the 3 days following my birthday. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you think. Let me know and give me ideas on what you think I could do to change it, possibly shred it down a little bit. and I'll test it out, and if I like it, I'll keep it in there. Again, like as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Get us out there. I think we're sitting at like 115 now. I appreciate everybody who's subbed over the last few days. Greatly appreciate that. And yeah, again, this has been Nightmare, Twisted Nightmare Gaming, signing off. And I did promise 5 this week, so this, I'll say it in the video, I'll say it here right now, this will more than likely be uploaded Monday when I get home from work, or Monday morning while I'm at work. I don't know yet. I ain't decided. It really just depends on how I'm feeling while I'm there and while I'm at home. But like I said, I know I'm rambling. I kind of just lost my train of thought. Sorry about that, folks. But you know I'm not going to edit anything out. It is what it is. We pride ourselves on the one take. So I don't ever edit anything out. I've never been around Twisted and saw him edit anything out either. No, he may have. Now things might get spliced together from like when we're out and about at shows or something. That might happen because, you know, record, stop, record, just to conserve battery. Record, stop, record, record, stop, record. But when I'm shooting that profiles, I don't ever edit anything out. I don't ever splice anything in. But let me stop rambling here, get off of here. Again, Nightmare, Twisted Nightmare Gaming, old man of the channel, signing off.